Hello, my name is Siobhán Campbell and I'm an Irish poet living here in Washington DC. I've been writing poems since I was an angst-ridden teenager. I had my first poem taken by David Marcus in the Irish Press, a paper some of you may remember. And since then I've gone on to publish 3 books of poems and 2 small chapbooks. And I'm lucky enough to be able to teach creative writing to support the poetry, which of course makes 0 money. However, we do it for the love of it. And I'd like to introduce you to 2 poems today. They come from the island of Ireland, but I hope that they emanate outwards to have further meaning as well. Quickthorn. Don't bring Haw into the house at night, or in any month with a red fruit in season, or when starlings bank against the light. Don't bring Haw in. Don't give me reason to think you have hidden Haw about you. Tucked in secret, may its thorn thwart you. Plucked in blossom, powdered by your thumb, I will smell it, for the hum of Haw is long, its hold is low and lilting. If you bring Haw in, I will know you want me gone to the fairies and their jilting. I will know you want me buried in the deep green field where God knows what is rotting. So some of my poems have been called bitter and twisted by critics. I think they mean it as a compliment, but I hope they know that in fact I'm trying to be true to the island of Ireland and our experience, but also in a way capture something slightly more humorous. So the second poem is about a woman, the kind of woman I think you'll have met, the kind of woman who's pretty exacting in those moments of life when life is important and death might be on the horizon. And it's dedicated to my wonderful mother-in-law who died far too young. And it's called These Women. These women. These women are no dreamers. They make happen the full wake, the kettle hopping, the oven warm. They take death in hand and force him to be civil. In their lighting, the spitting candle calms, and the rosary settles out of irony. These women are not kind if you do not iron the sheets you borrowed, if you bring batch instead of sliced. What good is that for sandwiches? These women bar all holes in the screamed stall of the birth room. Instead, they ask for the gummed grit they found for themselves in that most alone of coupled moments. These women know how to mash potatoes so that they charge despair out of a teenager. They have followed a father and a small child on a combine harvester, not to pick up the pieces of the boy's arm and bring them to his mother, but because they felt the call of the back field, like something rotting in the feed shed before Chief Rat jumps out. These women will not pass through the horse meadow even on a summer night, for there they have felt that the world might let us go. They've seen the consequence of that. Ironing keeps it at bay, and doing what is right.